Mga kabalik, mga ka-Mindshift, today I want us to face a hard truth. A truth that many of us feel every day, but we often choose to ignore just to avoid pain. But we can't keep living like this, not anymore. Recently, our healthcare system almost collapsed. Yes, almost died. Because the people at the very top didn't fully understand the urgency of the issue. This raises a question that every Filipino has the right to ask. Mr. President, nasaan po ang 60 billion pesos na dating bukol ng PhilHealth? Years ago, the 60 billion was taken out of PhilHealth and remitted to the National Treasury. And only recently, in 2025, was there an official order to return it. But for many Filipinos, the concern remains. Will the return actually translate into the healthcare improvements? Will there be transparency? Will anyone be held accountable for the chaos this created? Because kahit sinabi ng ibabalik, trust is earned, not announced. To the credit of Secretary Herbosa, he himself had the courage to expose the issue. Pero kung ang sistema ay walang mapasagot, walang makasuhan, walang tunay na pananagutan, then nothing will change. And this is what should terrify us. This is what should unite us. If we continue down this path, this country will go down the drain. At ang pinakamasakit, the enemies we fought before were foreign invaders. Spaniards, Americans, Japanese. Today, the enemy hurting us the most is kapwa nating Pilipino. That is the most painful, unacceptable betrayal. But let me make this personal. I'm a stroke survivor. I know what it feels like to come close to losing everything. When you experience that, your vision sharpens. Your heart becomes more aware of suffering, your own and others. I saw the struggle of ordinary Filipinos. I saw families choosing between food and medicine. I saw dream postponed because budget meant for people ended up somewhere else. And I told myself, buhay pa ako for a reason. May mission pa ako. I don't have millions, I don't have political power, I don't have a party protecting me. But I have my voice. I have my integrity. I have my heart for this country. So I started this simple podcast, simple content, simple Mindshift movement. Because this is what I can give. This is what I can contribute to a nation that is slowly sinking. This is my small offering for my fellow Filipinos. But here's the truth. I cannot do this alone and I'm not supposed to. Hindi lang ako. Hindi lang siya. Tayong lahat. Every Filipino needs to help. Every Filipino needs to care. Every Filipino needs to wake up. And please allow me to speak honestly. We also need to balance the content we consume. Actually, I'm not against entertainment. We all need to laugh, we all need to unwind, we all need joy. Pero sana kahit paminsan-minsan, manood din tayo ng content that teaches, content that informs, content that empowers, content that awakens the Filipino spirit. Because if we become a nation that only consumes distraction, we slowly become a nation that forgets how to think. And when a nation stops thinking, corruption wins easily. Mga kabalik, I'm almost a senior citizen. I don't know how many years I have left. But whatever time remains, I want it to matter. I want it to help someone. I want it to awaken at least one Filipino every day. Because the Philippines is sinking, yes, but it's not too late. We can still save the country. We can still save our people. We can still restore the values we lost. If we unite, if we open our eyes, if we stop tolerating corruption, if we choose courage over silence, walang kulay, walang partido, walang kinakampihang politiko. Just Filipinos helping Filipinos for the country we love, for the country we refuse to lose. Mindshift begins with us, mga kabalik. Mindshift begins today, not tomorrow, not to the next election, today. Together we rise, together we heal, together we fight for a Philippines that deserves better. And together, tayong lahat, we bring back our values.
Truth in motion, minds aligned. Across park paths, social streams.